knocked the wind out of her. I think she got a few bruises, but she's okay, but still. And you watch him run around on the stand.
This video is of my experience volunteering with the Campbelltown Steam Machinery Museum as a junior member. I arrived around 9 o'clock to start the workday. After having a brief explore around the engine sheds and helping with some switching maneuvers, we headed up the line with the works train to start replacing some sleepers. I have to apologize for the amount of sped up footage that will be in this video. The track speed limit is only very low and we can't go that fast, especially when there might be loose sleepers that we need to replace. To our surprise, the day warmed up by quite a bit, and the scenery at Menangle Park made the day absolutely beautiful. After admiring the scenery, we went a few yards up the line to check for any loose sleepers or wonky rails that we need to replace.
What's okay this month is degraded in a couple of months' time. The termites have got into it or whatever else.
On the way, my dad found a bit of wood on the track.
I can drop it in the chipper wagon.
And I went to go put it in one of the wagons. Greg found an old sleeper that needed to be replaced, so we started digging out around it so we can take it out and put in a new one. I found a whippersnipper cord when me and Andrew were going up the line to inspect it.
Oh yeah. And then once you got a bit under there, then you can pack it up a bit. So it's a new one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a weed spray.
Definitely. Maybe some new ballast here too, question mark, maybe.
I've re-gauged here a couple of times, that's why I've shifted it, moved it in. So. Here as well.
What's interesting is that a lot of these sleepers were used on the standard gauge lines of New South Wales. They were acquired by the museum, cut in half, and used to lay their line.
I just use a tape measure, just a rule, yeah, basically.
When we rounded the bend into the main station, the train was already there, filling up with gravel to take back down to where we were working.
Where do you want me to put this? In like the bin or something?
It's actually still alright.
Okay.
For a whippersnipper.
Alright.
I think it's just falling out of someone's pocket, so we'll throw it in there and.
A work wagon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still okay. So.
Okay. Well.
That's the big pile of gravel we were shoveling from. And there's one of the highways. And there's the Hunslet. After some shenanigans with filling up with gravel and bringing back down the line, the first sleeper was removed. The rails were being held up by jacks, so they didn't lose gauge and didn't sink. I once again have to apologize, this time being for the amount of times you see my hand or my glove in the top of the screen. Where we were working was directly facing the sun, so it was hard for me to get good shots without sun rays or beams being in the way. Anyway, we put down the first layer of gravel where the sleeper was, ready to put in the new one.
You don't notice the claw hands legs and bite.
Andrew was telling me and my dad about the different types of bugs and critters that like to hide underneath or in railway sleepers. Mainly termites, fire ants, or one of the 11,800 other species of ant.
During summertime, I think. Yeah. You start pounding it or getting, and this minute they all come out. Yeah. Sometimes you just need to like walk away for a little while for it to settle down.
Yeah, wow. And we've pulled some up, and there's been you know, blue tongue lizards and skinks underneath there, and they're hibernating, and we're just poor thing.
Wow, this part is really bad with the gloves.
Video, Scott, on YouTube,
There's a maggot.
and it was talking about R766.
Anyway, we start coating the bottom of the sleeper in oil to help it slide in underneath the rails better, and so that it helps protect more against weathering and to help it stand for longer time.
Only lasted a year. It was, you know, silver service sort of thing. Something happened, politics, I don't know. Yeah. And I was looking at it, and I could swear I'm going to have another.
Okay, the gloves gotten too annoying. I'm cutting the rest of this out. There, gloves gone, and the sleeper is about to go in.
Yeah, it's got the growth. It's,
And the thing is converting it back to
into the trees
coal
there,
burning, or going to
they all weather better that way.
Durango and Silver.
Particularly these hardwood ones.
They went back.
Often they rot out because they've been putting upside down. So, yeah, the grain of the timber sort of tends to naturally shed the water.
Yeah.
So,
You'll lift that up next year. I bought a fantastic book the other day, NSWGR, and
might even need to take it away and just hand it into it.
that'll do it. Oh, just a bit more. Fraction more.
Yeah.
It's not square either.
Yeah. Maybe the old one was it?
That'll do it.
That's it.
Tiny bit more, tiny but more.
Pretty close.
That's it, that's good.
Pretty square.
What's that?
Pretty square
Too
now.
far, is it? No, it doesn't. No, that's all right. We'll check the gauge in a minute too.
After admiring the scenery once more, we find another sleeper ready to be taken out. But this one will be harder than the last. Jeez, that's a big time skip. Anyway, we took the sleeper out, and it crumbled to pieces while we were trying to get it out. So it took like 10 minutes to remove one sleeper.
This is Max, he's out of a Valley Heights last week. This is another Andrew.
Oh, okay.
And at this point, another Andrew has joined us.
Yeah, I forget now. Yeah. So, something like that. Yeah.
Do you have exhaust brakes on your car, or your truck?
This one video that I'm showing you right now at 2x speed was 10 whole minutes long. One of the longest videos I have filmed in a long time. I cut a large part out of the middle, but we're still going at 2 times speed. But at this point, we have fired up the generator and gotten a drill to drill holes into the sleeper so we can place the spikes, or whatever you call them, in to hold down the rails. But it seems the drill is only wanting to work when it's pointed upwards. Odd. Anyway, after a while, we kept doing this. We replaced one more sleeper and leveled some part of the line and yada yada yada. Then we ballasted and oiled the sleepers. Then I sat in the cab of the engine when we went to go back for lunch. Then we arrived back at the yard after around 2 hours.
You want to take those logs off or do it afterwards?
One bad thing about riding in the cab of the engine is it's a single-seater, meaning I had to sit pretty much right on top of the brake lever. This is Andrew's Krauss locomotive. I don't know much about it apart from the fact that it was built in Germany. Maybe it'll run again someday. Who knows? I helped do more switching with the diesel engine running ahead of the switch, and me throwing it so it could back into the engine shed. Then you always reset the switch back afterwards. And there it is, off to rest in the shed after a long day of just standing there and not helping replacing any of the track at all. Anyway, massive thank you to Campbelltown Steam Machinery Museum for letting me join their club and volunteering with them. Volunteering up at Valley Heights for the Blue Mountain Steam Fun Fest was absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to do it at Balgany Farm and during the October Open Weekend. More about the October Open Weekend on the Campbelltown Steam and Machinery Museum's website. Okay, video's over. You can leave if you want. But I'm just gonna say a quick couple things. Firstly, this video is really old. It was filmed on the 18th of July. It is now the 1st of August. So, I am very bad at editing and uploading videos. I'm trying to get better at that, but school might get in the way. I have a very, very exciting secret project that I'm working on that I'd like to share with you all. So I'll post a video about that soon. So subscribe if you don't miss that. The footage will be like 2 months old. So sorry about that. But anyway, that's it. Video is now truly over. So goodbye. It is literally 2 a.m. I am so fucking tired. I'm going straight to bed.